Alright, pal.
How's it going?
Bloody hell. Whoa, shit. I missed that.
Yes, hello everybody, how you doing? My name is Max Kelly and welcome to Christmas Day Parkrun. Now this parkrun is possibly one of the maddest parkruns that I have ever done. Over 1,000 park runners on this relatively tight course. We've got a huge number of overtakes, plenty of weaving to do as well, but there is a group of seriously fast runners here at the top of this parkrun. On the right hand side, that is a lad called Jacob Can. He's just been to the European Cross Country Championships and he's qualified for the World Cross Country Championships. On the left, in the blue long sleeve, that is Dom James. He's run 14:06, so we are in seriously good company. Then there are a number of other lads who run at my running club as well, and some other local running clubs too. So this is going to be hotly contested. Now we are doing the Cheltenham Parkrun and we are here because I received a comment a few weeks ago from Man City 17 saying come to Cheltenham, so that is why we are at the Cheltenham Parkrun. As my video last week, I was in Oxford because I received a comment saying go to Oxford. Where I am next time, well, that is in your hands. Leave a comment down below where you would like to see me next take on my next parkrun. Now you can see me giving this a right old slog and it is a beautiful morning here in Cheltenham. But one thing I need to mention here is it does get quite tightly congested later on and we do our absolute best to try and make sure that we aren't making people feel uncomfortable. And I will stress it does get quite tasty later on, and in the forefront of my mind is to always ensure that we are running safely and we don't put others at risk. And it is quite difficult on this course, but I would say the course marshals and the volunteers today were absolutely incredible. So a massive thank you to everyone that has given up their Christmas Day morning to facilitate what was a record-breaking parkrun for this event. 1,049 finishers. I'm sure there were even more people who were running as well. A huge thank you to you guys. You do a seriously good job every single week here, but especially on Christmas Day. So thank you for your time. Okay, so as I mentioned, this parkrun, it is a 3-lapped course and we are probably 3/4 of the way through our first lap. Now, I would mention that the next time that we get to this point, it is going to look completely different and you will see that in about 5 or 6 minutes time. But at the moment, we're currently sat in about 7th or 8th position and things are moving along quite nicely, but there's a really big group of people. Okay, so what you're probably noticing differently today is you can actually see my hands and my arms as I'm running, and there's a perfectly good reason for that. Now, I've just invested in a brand new camera. Had an absolute nightmare with it last week at Oxford. Couldn't get the bloody thing to work. I think I've managed to fix it, so we've found a way of using it. So today I've got this camera, the one that is currently sat on my chest, so the angle is a little bit lower, but I've also got my trusty head cam on as well. I'm going to put that on screen now, and I do want some comments from people. I want you guys to let me know if you prefer the angle above my head or if you prefer this camera. Now the camera you can see now from my chest view, the quality in theory should be an awful lot better and the field of view will be wider as well. But if you think it's just too low down and not quite as enjoyable as the other angle, please let me know because I will take that on board and I will use whatever camera you think looks the best. So at this stage things are relatively tame. The pace isn't outrageous, although we are currently at a 3-minute per kilometre pace, which is definitely quite hot. But that is because we are on one of the few sections on this park run when you can really open the legs and give it some. You'll see very soon we are about to overtake the start of a few runners, and this is where things just go absolutely bananas. Now, just briefly before we do get to the start of the overtaking, and there is a few overtakes, you're probably wondering, well, what does Max Kelly get for Christmas? Well, I can tell you this. For Christmas this year, we got a nice pair of Nike Vomero Plus. I've been wearing the Vomero 18s for some time, and I love them, and I just fancied getting a pair of Vomero Plus. So maybe a review one day to see how we get on with them, or I might do a park run with them. Now, I would also mention I received a lot of golf gear because at the minute my golf game is in the bin, and I think the best way of getting better at golf is probably not getting lessons, but it's just to spend more money on golf equipment. I think that's probably the logical way of doing it. So golf and running stuff was for Christmas. Christmas Day was an absolute belter, by the way, absolute belter. Cracking day with family, spent celebrating a really, really nice day. Great day after a solid park run effort. Anyway, back to the action. So at this stage then, I've managed to find myself in second position, but the group is still about 8 or 9 strong, and we're all within touching distance of each other. Now, as you can see here, overtaking is for the left-hand side, but it does become a little bit hard to do that on the tarmac path. So there's a little bit of improvisation for the next few 100 meters or so. Now, there were some absolute cracking outfits today, some really good fancy dress, Christmas themed outfits. Love seeing all that. Now, on the left hand side of your screen there, the man with the hat and the long blue sleeves, that is Charlie. I don't know if you remember Charlie, but about a few months ago, Charlie and I were involved in a bit of a duel in the last part of the Worcester Park Run for second and third. I decided to overtake him with 400 metres to go, started laughing at him because I thought I absolutely buried him. But for him to absolutely put me in the dirt with 100 metres to go with one of the fastest sprint finishes I've ever seen. Honestly, he was flying. He did everything to beat me. So Charlie, he is right on my heels now, and the group of us is still at 8. Now I'm going to let the next 20 or 30 seconds roll out because this is absolutely brilliant.
So I walk it, just walk it. Just walk it. Oh, Jake's gone. Well played. We got to catch him.
Right, now there's a few things I need to unpick from that last little sequence. The first thing is I'm not in first place, despite the fact that I have overtaken Dom, who originally was in first place. What actually happened was young Jake decided to leap over the river there, and he, instead of queuing nice and patiently for the bridge, he jumped straight over, took the initiative, and he is comfortably in the lead. There he is up there on the yellow shirt on the left hand side. So a little bit of improvising there. And the second thing I noticed as well, did you see that from Dom there on the left hand side? He used his muscles and barged the poor old man out of the way. So I'm going to be having words with Dom because that is out of order. Stamp that out right now, Dom. And joining me now on screen is Luke Carroll with the long black sleeves. Now, I know Luke quite well. Luke has decided to lead the way and overtake on the right-hand side, despite me telling him beforehand is overtake on the left-hand side. So he's now left me in a pickle, so I need to get back across. Now, I'd appreciate if everybody in the comments tells Luke that overtaking is for the left-hand side. He needs to be told, and he needs his attitude sorting out. Now, miraculously, somehow, I have found myself in first place. I've got absolutely no idea how I've ended up in this spot. I think the reason why this is happening, though, is not because I'm necessarily running harder than everyone else. It's because I'm running a little bit more smarter than everyone. Because I am finding out all the little places where you can do the sensible overtakes and not get caught out by a few traffic jams. I say that, well, there's one there, right there. Oh, jump through. No, don't worry, there was no contact at all. I was just jumping over the little log there just to try and get through. Okay, so now I'm holding on to this first place here, just trying to do all I can just to get a clear bit of air and just get my head down and keep moving. Because I know as soon as there is a long open stretch, I know at least 3 of those lads will have me in this sort of distance. So I've got to do everything I can just to keep on plodding on.
Keep right, keep right, keep right. Cheers, guys. Keep right. Thank you.
My word, that was close for comfort, but luckily we are all okay. Now, in last week's video, I mentioned about a local business from my friend Joe that I am trying to support. Joe and his cousin, they have started an electrolyte business selling electrolytes for endurance athletes, and to be honest with you, I've been using their product over the last 3 weeks now, and I absolutely love the taste of it, but most importantly how healthy and natural this is. Now, usually when you buy products similar to this, they are filled with sugar and additives to make them taste better. This product by Invigorate, who is their company name, tastes brilliant, and it is so natural and healthy. It just makes me feel so much better promoting that on this channel. Now, they've given me a discount code of 25%. Now, this is of no benefit to me to share because I'm not on any kind of commissioning structure whatsoever. The electrolytes themselves are really cheap, and they are of so much benefit to you as a runner. As I mentioned, there's no unnecessary additives or fillers, and it really does taste amazing. So please do go ahead and support Joe and his cousin. I'll leave a full link down below in the description along with the discount code as well. So once again then, I've managed to obtain the lead, first place, from my friend Dom, and I don't think that's necessarily because I've been running a faster race than him. It's because I've chosen the racing line. A little bit of wisdom and experience there, Dom. You'll get that one day. But for now, we've held on to that first place, and we have to sneak our way through the woods here, avoid the dog, and we've got a little bit of open air again, so time to open up the legs and see how much further we can kick on in this first place.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I didn't actually mention this, but on the second lap, there was a lamppost that I ran past, and I actually walloped it with my right arm. And since walloping it with my right arm, I've got a little bit of a bruise on my right arm, and clenching my fist is pretty difficult. So if I am going to want to beat Dom, I'm going to have to do it by outpacing him, not by punching him in the head, because I've currently got no feeling in my right arm at all.
Stay right. Stay on the right.
Been an absolute whopping one today. I know I've got 4 lads on my heels, and then behind them there's another 3, and we're all probably within about 5 to 6 seconds of each other. So things are about to get extremely lively here. I know I've got Dom James on my heels. I've also got Jacob Can on my heels. There's Dom James there, overtaking on the right hand side, which you shouldn't be doing. Disqualify him. He is also wearing his very brightly coloured running shoes that he won for being such a fast runner at a recent event. Everybody, what are your thoughts on these running shoes? Bright orange, oranger than my hair. I never thought I would actually say that, but they are absolutely bright as anything. I had to put shades on just to say hello to him this morning. Now look at him, he is on the right hand side and he's forced me to go on the right hand side as well. So again, we know that you have to overtake on the left hand side, and we will of course only overtake on the right hand side where it is safe to do so. We really shouldn't do that. And the reason why I got so close to that lad there is because I know Ryan. Now we have got literally 500 meters to go. It says 4.4 in the bottom left. That's a little bit too short. We've got 500 meters, less than that now to go, and I'm hot on the heels of Dom James. We're putting 3-minute Ks in here, bombing it, going as fast as we can. I know when I get round this right hand corner, it is a long section of straight path. I just need to get a clean run and I might be able to catch up with him. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and let you enjoy this last part of the park run. It's been absolutely epic. Massive shout out to those marshals. You are legends. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
To the right. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, busy, good fun. Just a light jog for you, no? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Gotta take this
Hold on, pal.